got laid off. And I feel like everybody who gets laid off is always like, oh, I'm on funemployment or I'm funemployed. And I just want to know, when does the fun start?
Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for us. Guys, we all know these 304s are out there trying to be strong and independent.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And guys, no one embodies that more than the American B-Dub. You want to talk about a group of knuckleheads that claim that they're the most educated, the most disrespected, the most unprotected group of women, please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Well, guys, this year hasn't been too good for the B-Dubs because, guys, B-Dubs have lost jobs faster than any other group. Once Orange Man got rid of that DEI, all these B-Dubs seem to have lost their jobs, right? Gee, could it be because their jobs are worthless? Or that they weren't qualified? Or that they were HR or DEI hires, like literally DEI people that come in and make sure there's diversity and equity? Please, what an absolute joke. So guys, we're going to go to the dumpster fire known as TikTok and look at some of these B-Dubs whining about getting laid off. But before we do that, like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Guys, I have a second channel called 50 and 304s. That is linked in the description. Join my Discord. There's a playlist at the end, guys. Check that out. And guys, I'm offering memberships now. So hit the join button or the link in the description. I really appreciate all you guys that are already members. I really, really appreciate that. And guys, look at these glasses. I guarantee nothing good's gonna come from this knucklehead. But guys, let's break out the race card. And guys, I am black, right? I'm allergic to B-Dubs. I work with B-Dubs, guys. I don't talk to them. I don't look at them. Nope. Especially these B-Dub HR chicks, right? Guys, come on.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
I've been sitting with this article for the past couple of days, and it finally clicked. Let's read and comprehend together. Black Enterprise, April jobs report. Black women lost 106,000 extra jobs, most among all workers. I think this sister is comprehending the impact of this. But again, let's take it a step further. Reading and comprehension, one builds on the other, right? 1 month, April 2025. Not only did Black women lose jobs on par with the other demographics in the workforce, an additional 106,000 Black women lost jobs, most among all workers. So not just 106,000 Black women lost jobs, no, over and above all the other demographics. So I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. I'm Angela. I experienced a corporate layoff in June of 2023 after a 30-year career.
Blah, 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 blah. Guys, she goes on for another 3 minutes, guys. I won't subject you guys to that, right? I just won't. But yeah, guys, look at this. She's 443 comments, right? So entrepreneurship for Black women's about to spike again because we will not be shunned for our excellence, please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Look at that. This is why America deserves whatever it gets. We always the target for no reason, please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
What a joke. These B-Dubs are always the victims. This victimhood mentality. What a joke. Absolute joke. What a mess. Clown world.
Got laid off. And I feel like everybody who gets laid off is always like, oh, I'm on funemployment or I'm funemployed. And I just want to know, when does the fun start? Because I'm not having fun. In fact, the funds are about to be low. I need help. So
what happened to strong and independent, right? Right? And look at all these B-Dubs. Chick says, right, it's been 3 months. I'm not having fun. All these are B-Dubs. I'd like to know. I'm not even looking for fun, just looking for when the peace happens. My mind is running and worrying. Look at that. Keep your head up. All these B-dubs in her comments are all going through the same thing, guys. But I thought that they were strong and independent. Absolutely insane. Clown world.
So I just wanted to come on here and be really transparent because I have been trying to put everybody onto the IBW or the IEC with the whole electrical contractor thing. So the company I was working at, I recently just got laid off on
Look
Friday.
at that.
Today is Sunday, so I'm not going to be going to work like I usually do tomorrow. The reason was because there was a lack of work in my company. They said it was nothing toward me or nothing against me, that we just had a lack of work. I wasn't the only one that got laid off. I was laid off with like a whole list of other people. The company I was working for was a minority owned company. I'm not sure if the whole like Trump thing may have affected my company, but I think that's actually one of the reasons why things, could be going downhill. I don't think y'all understand the extent of the situation. Like, I'm going to go to the unemployment office tomorrow, and I never really thought that I would ever have to do that. I get that's how construction is sometimes. But on the bright side, construction is booming over the summer, so I hope to have another job by, tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm still a fucking hairstylist, so I'm still going to be doing hair. I got an appointment tomorrow scheduled to do someone's hair, and I just hope I can get past this. I hope, and I know I can, because my vibrations are still really high. I'm not really upset. I'm pretty excited for what's coming new for me. I used to be scared of change, but these days, not so much. I'm really happy to endure more and more as I go and really just get better as a professional person, in corporate America. Like I said, I really loved my job. I enjoyed it a lot, and I loved the growth that came with it. So I'm just excited for what's next. I'm going to be really documenting my whole journey with this, even into transitioning into my new job and going to the unemployment office tomorrow, and also filing for food stamps. So
Look at that, guys.
in my life right now, y'all.
Look at that, guys, right? Laid off, gonna file for unemployment and food stamps. Right, guys? Look at that.
You're a bum!
Right? Absolute dunderhead. Guys, what a mess. What an absolute mess. I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad. And I hope, guys, I have to check and see if she has her Cash App, because a lot of these chicks are actually begging for her money online.
Listen, I don't know what the fuck you saying, but all I know, you ain't getting a motherfucking dime.
Clown world.
I got laid off today, and I was not going to make a video about this. I wasn't sure that I was going to publicly talk about this, but because we are in 2025 and there is this great layoff movement that is happening and people are going through this every single day, I wanted to come on here and say a couple of things. First things first, if you do not feel secure in your job and if you are afraid of being laid off, trust your discernment. Honey, be prepared. Last year, I recognized that my services were no longer needed within this company. So when the layoff word started being passed around in early 2025, I wholeheartedly believed that my job was going to be at the top of the list of being eliminated. And today, I found out that I was not wrong. So I'll say it again. Step one, if you feel even the teensiest bit of insecurity in that job, believe it. Trust your gut and start preparing. How do you prepare? Get that resume together. If you are able to hire yourself a career coach, do that also. Prepare yourself. If it's been a while since you've been in the job force and you've actually had to look for a job like myself, you need somebody to help teach you how to interview. Guess what? Cover letters, they're coming back. They're making a comeback. You got to learn how to write a cover letter. Sis. Okay? You're going to need somebody to help teach you how to do that. You need a resume update. You need to learn how to write a cover letter. You need some career coaching. Okay? Also, looking at recruiting firms. Find what's out there. LinkedIn will not get you where you want to go.
I can't, guys. Guys, she was on for like another minute. How about you get a job that's essential so you don't get laid off in the first place? You guys know who's not getting laid off? IT guys, like network systems engineers, programmers, all those guys. Truckers, electricians, you know, pipe fitters, underwater welders. They aren't getting laid off. Isn't it funny how that works? Come on, man. And you also don't see those guys on the internet because they're working. What a mess. I'm not going to even read these comments, guys. These chicks are cooked. Cooked. But this is what they wanted. They wanted to be out here working en masse. Now all we can do is point and laugh. All right, you guys. This is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good one.